the future of one of Utah's most beloved and sometimes most maligned river. That's coming up next.
Bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hi everyone, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Alexis Cairo. We're delighted today to have Corey Rushton, who's a member of the West Valley City Council, but also chair of the Jordan River Commission, right?
Yes.
Welcome,
It's
nice
good
to
to
have
be
you
here.
here. So much to talk about, I know, with West Valley City and Salt Lake County, but specifically we're going to talk about the Jordan River Commission. What is the purpose of the commission,
Well, the
Councilman?
commission is a collection of the cities, the county, the state, neighborhood, nonprofit partners that all have a common vision, which was articulated in a community process known as the Blueprint Jordan River. That really the community comes together and said, let's get a common vision for the river. And the commission is kind of the one-stop kind of shop for the planning of it, as well as to implement best practices up and down the river corridor.
What is the mission for the river? We sort of joked a little bit about it. People love the Jordan River. Some people don't love the Jordan River. So what is the blueprint?
Yeah, well, you start to look at other communities across the nation, whether it's the River Walk in San Antonio,
Right.
the Charles River in Boston, is that they have this real attraction to it, and we're starting to really come around to face the realization that the Jordan River can be a real asset, environmentally, recreationally, economically. On par with our Wasatch Mountains even. And as we turn our attention towards the river, we can see people go down to it. We can see that it be a real driver for the Salt Lake Valley, as well as the whole state and the region, to be a real asset and amenity.
And I know you're going to be coming out later with your best practices for riverfront communities, so we don't want to spoil the surprise, but there is a toolbox you put together. What specifically might we be seeing in the future for the Jordan River?
Yeah, so we've gotten together with as many community partners as we could find to come up with a resource, a toolkit for communities to be able to implement best practices along their section of the river, because what happens upstream affects everybody downstream.
Right.
And so this will be a way that it's non-regulatory, but it's just a way to say, hey, here's what works in some communities and here's what others have found to be a real asset in their zoning and planning for the river. And so I want to take these to use and call us if you need help implementing them, because we have just a wealth of knowledge and experience with restoration and to recreation to development. And,
So is that one of the challenges, is that you do have so many users that you really have to get this kind of consensus about what everyone wants it to look like?
Yeah, because if everybody, there's a number of cities, I think 15 cities, 3 counties, a number of state agencies, and if we're not all on the same page on this, we can get kind of a real jigsaw puzzle worth thing of the Jordan River, that kind of a Frankenstein monster that I don't think anybody wants, as opposed to just a real asset that the community, I think, really desires and deserves.
What does West Valley City want to do with its section
Well,
of the Jordan River?
we have some really ambitious plans for us. Our section of the river has been a little bit neglected over the years, but we have been working with some development partners to a little ways off the river to have a Jordan River international marketplace that complements with our cultural center, as well as that spot where the cultural center is the first area where the pioneers crossed over the Jordan River to settle the western part of the valley. So we're planning on having a pioneer crossing park with all kinds of recreational amenities, as well as kind of a natural look.
Right. And what about timing? We've got 30 seconds left, but what are we talking about timing? This is going to take a few years, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's the whole process of the river is going to take years. I think specifically on our West Valley portion, we're going to hopefully get some of our bridge work done, as well as our park work going, and try to bring some more people down to the river.
Great. We'll be watching closely. Thank you very much. Interesting. I like the Jordan River, so
it's great.
Thanks,
It
Councilman.
is. It's great.
Our guest today has been Council Member for West Valley City, Corey Rushton. I'm Alexis Cairo, and this is Comcast Newsmakers.